Let's see. Julie, can you make sure it's working too? And YouTube. It will be in a second. All right, we're live. We're live on YouTube. So what we're doing today is Kenny and I are fortunate enough to be going to the FMCA rally next week in Tucson, and we're going to be doing live podcasts every morning from 9 to 10,
10-ish
to with some of the vendors there, and that'll be 9 Tucson time, I guess. And we think it's going to be on the Facebook Live on the FMCA page. But if not, it'll be live somewhere and we'll let everybody know. But if you're going to be there, come by and say hello. We'll be there. And if you're not going to be there, you have a chance to listen virtually to see what you're missing out on, I guess.
Yeah, as far as we understand it, FMCA is going to set up a little booth area for us, or a tent area actually, and have a couple chairs. So if you're going to be at the show, come on by and you can sit and watch the show being broadcasted live with the guests. We're going to have Passport America on. We're having Roadmaster, Henderson lineup, which is responsible also for Super Steer, Blue Ox Towing, Fantasy RV Tours. The CEO of FMCA, Chris Smith, he's going to kick off the whole week for us. He's our first episode, first day, 9 a.m. on the 23rd. And then we'll have 2 interviews every day of the show. We have the Rev group coming on, and I'm sure I'm probably forgetting a couple people and companies in there, but
yeah. We're going to be doing 2 a day for 4 days.
Yes. Yep. So really fun. We hope that you can make it. If you can't, like Sean said, we'll be broadcasting either on FMCA Facebook page or on our own. As of right now, the understanding is we will be broadcasting on their Facebook page. So tune in there. Like Sean said, it's 9 a.m., but it's 9 a.m. Arizona time.
Yeah.
So 12 o'clock Eastern time. And yeah, we'd like to meet you in person, chat with you for a little bit. Sean and I would like to get a little bit of feedback on the show. We'd also like to get some feedback of who else you would like us to reach out to have on the show. We'd like to get some pictures with you. We got a new banner that will be displayed at the show. I'm going to turn off my virtual background here so that you can see it. So we had this banner made just recently, like last week. It's about 6 feet tall, so we'll be able to get photos with everybody. We're really happy with how the banner turned out, and I think just in general, Sean and I are really excited to be able to see each other. We haven't seen each other in a long time, so it's kind of cool that not only are we getting to meet up, but we're going to get up, and be able to do a show together, which is even more rare.
Yeah. Yeah, and we got some new equipment, so we're having to test it out a little bit today to make sure we know where everything gets plugged in at, to make sure we're recording and broadcasting live and all that stuff. So we're having a good time today testing out all this equipment to make sure everything works.
And surprisingly, I think it went very, very smooth.
Yeah,
like we this is actually our second test, because our first test we just did on Facebook to make sure that worked, and that went really well. And you got on YouTube really, I feel like you set this up really fast. Luckily, you know what you're doing.
Yeah, good guesses, I think. Yeah, so I think it's going to work out great.
Yeah, this is going to be awesome. I think it's going to be fun too. That the rally draws a decent amount of crowd. I think it'll be fun to have that atmosphere. I think it'll bring a good energy to the show, having people walk by. Hopefully it's not too much energy where you can't hear us. But like Sean said, we just picked up some new equipment. So you can see Sean's using a handheld mic here. And he was just explaining to me, he's like, he'll be able to turn down the gain. So it really won't pick up a whole lot of that background noise, but I'm hoping to have a little bit of the background noise so that you can actually tell that it's live. It's just something really cool. I think this is awesome. This is so great.
Yeah, so we'll be there Wednesday through Saturday.
Yep. Yeah. And if you don't, catch us in the morning when we're actually doing the show, Sean and I aren't like, we'll be hanging out
Yeah,
at I'm actually staying on the property grounds the whole week. So you'll spot us.
we'll be we'll have stickers
Yeah.
out if you want a sticker, swing by. And yeah, it'll be a good time.
Really good time. Yep. And as always, we want to thank our sponsors, Battleborn Batteries and Temp Stick, for their continued support of the show and helping us grow the show to what it is now. I think without their support, we wouldn't have grown as fast as we did. And I mean, here we are now getting the attention of FMCA, which is a very large company, and they're hosting us at their rally to be able to put the show together. I think is really great, and definitely want to thank our sponsors, Battleborn Batteries and Temp Stick. See them back there.
Yeah. And of course, we want to thank our listeners as well. And I think our two biggest commenters are Terry and Shakar.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys are listening still, please let us know in the comments how it sounds and how it looks. And ignore the background there. I got baby stuff for the grandkid, but I just wanted to set it up outside of my virtual studio so I can make sure everything was working like it would be at the show. So yeah, let us know if everything looks good and sounds good. And we'll talk to you all next week at the show.